Hey everyone, it's Victoria, and I'd like to talk about how life could throw you curveballs, Sometimes you just don't expect certain things, and that's pretty good because it's kind of like adventurous and you don't have to worry about, the mundane, everything's the same, boring, this and that. So sometimes there are days that are just going to happen haphazardly. You're just going to wake up and you're not going to do a routine, and that's okay, because when you do a routine every single day, day in and day out, your life becomes a little bit more flat. There's nothing really to talk about. There's nothing really that you changed. Even your body composition nothing changes if everything's exactly the same. So mix things up a bit. Mix your exercise routine, mix your days up. Mix days that cross-train. Don't do the same thing every single day. Running every single day for me was starting to get monotonous. And as much as unless you're training for an ultra, of course that's a training thing. But if you're doing something every single day and it's the exact same thing, and you're not mixing it up, your life's going to be pretty much, like this. And you kind of want it to be like this. You want to have adventures during your day or during your week or during your year. You want to have certain goals that you might want to have set, and if you had some goals, maybe those things could change things up for you. So in terms of getting to a healthy lifestyle, sometimes people are just too wrapped up in being in their routine and they get scared, and fear plays a very big role in why people don't move on. People don't go on to new things. People don't go on to even getting over somebody or anything like that. And fear is a very big thing that people can't seem to grasp. And if you realize that fear is just like a wave and you have to kind of go under it, and the wave will pass, or a storm, and eventually it becomes dry outside, you have to realize that fear could intervene in anything you do. And so people get afraid of when they detox from, a bad diet or whatever, and then they go on fruits and vegetables as their cleanse, they seem to feel more, and vibrations are higher, so you're going to feel more, and you're going to feel like fear gets in the way, and then you'll start to go into other foods and start to numb yourself again and again, and this keeps repeating. It's a cycle. So if you recognize fear as something that's going to get in the way, and then you should just let it pass over you like a wave, you'll get more out of your feelings than ever before. You'll get to know yourself more. You'll get grounded more. And it's very easy for people to get influenced by other people, and they could put fear into you. And you don't realize how it happens, but maybe it's a bad dream or whatever it is. And if you just recognize it for what it is, you could move on and do much more than you think you can. And I think that that's a really good thing to understand about yourself. And the human body and the human mind is capable of doing so much more than you think. So much more. So that's why I was able to run ultra-distance marathons. And really whatever doesn't kill you will make you stronger. And that's really the truth. And if you realize that fear will always be there, you can always look at it as almost like a noun, or as an object. And you could let it be fluid enough where you could get around it. There are reefs in the water where I swim, and I see how solid it is, and I can either go over it and skim it instead of, swim over it, or I could swim around it. The reef is always going to be there, whether I'm there or not. And it's a matter of what I want to do with it. So the fear will always be there, and it's a matter of how you want to cope with it. And I think that most people have fear and they stick with it too long, and they make excuses, and it keeps rambling and rolling around in their head. And you want that to get out of your head. You want fear to just leave you. Fear will be there, and it'll be there temporarily, but don't feed it. If you feed fear, am I in the sun? There I am. If you keep feeding fear, it will continue to fester and make it worse for you to move on to the next level. And you want to move on to the next level because you can get out of whatever rut you're in if you just wait for the fear, or change things up a bit, and then you'll get distracted from the fear. Fear could be something that's really penetrating your mind and staying there for a while, and there's no way to get out. And the only way to get out is to really, it's like a catch-22. It's like you have to get out of yourself and your routine. So, get out of the comfort zone, get into the sunlight, like I'm doing right now, and get the fear out. Tell it to take a hike. All right. Stay healthy, get on that healthy path. I know it's January, everyone makes these resolutions, and you are no different. Don't mess up the resolution. Just keep on going with whatever resolution you had, and stick to your goals, and you will get to wherever you want to go. Take care. Bye.